More and more all the time, musicians ask for music before the recording session. Wouldn't it be great as a composer and an engineer to be able to use the stems and the MIDI and the video and easily compile it in a way that the musicians can use it to come prepared to the session? This is what I'm going to talk about using CueConductor. Here's the Pro Tools session. I've got it all ready to go. I've got my stems, I've got my video, and click. And now I'm ready to use those same materials to create a CueConductor package that you can then send to the musicians really easily. So if you go up here to in CueConductor, you can go to Build Conduct Package. And I'm just going to grab all of the stems and the MIDI and the video, and I'm just going to drop it on here. You'll notice it pulls in the MIDI file, it pulls in the video file, it's got the stems, just like in Pro Tools. It names one the click, and you can turn that on. If you want them all to be enabled by default so that when they hit play they'll hear them all, you can do that. Typically I turn off the other stems and just turn on the full mix and click for them. There's the rehearsal orchestra. And I'm going to reorder them a little bit. Move the rehearsal click down here to the end. You can rename them. I'm just going to leave them that way for now. I'm going to call it Liberation March. And now I go to my MIDI file, or my session, and go to 0 and look at the time code. Looks like it's 1 hour, so the MIDI file starts at 1 hour. The scoring video starts at measure 3. Let's go to measure 3. And that is 1 hour 6 seconds. I'll put that in there. 01, 00, 06. And the audio stems start at the same place. Start right at the edge. Looks like the first bar is 444. Let's see what our session is at. We are at 30 frames. That's good. MIDI file start. It looks like, and I compare this to the notation to make sure that this all matches up. And it looks like the MIDI file is starting at 0. Prep clicks, they start bar 1. And the first bar of music is bar 3. Yep. And the last bar of music is, looks like it's bar 52. Don't really have any other rehearsal letters. Just take a look at these. I think all of the meters are just one click, especially these 5/4 bars. Just you want one click per beat. And this shows all of the streamers and the way that that's all going to be. And you can preview the build. This is what it's going to look like for the musicians. And you can give it a listen. Make sure everything lines up. Cool. Looks like it's lining up. So then I'll go to Upload and save to folder. Call it Liberation March. Takes a second to build the package. And I'll choose where to save it. I'll just put it in Current Projects. And then I'll go back to current projects, and there it is, Liberation March. And you can send that out to the musicians with the music. Once the musicians get it, what they do is they download CueConductor, and they'll go up here, and once they've got it on their device, they'll say import Cue project. We'll navigate to it, or on their iPad. They can just do it on the iPad, and they'll open that up. And then they're like, okay, what is this? Okay, 8 clicks. And they can jump to whatever measure they want. And practice with it really easily. They can do it on their iPhone. They can do it on their iPad, whichever format they want.